Nick. I'm Matt, and we're insufficient.
Oh shit, Matthew. Guess what day it is, buddy?
Big Money Friday. Come on down.
It's Big Money Friday. What the fuck?
Big Titty Friday.
Oh, dude, I wish.
Would you sit down?
Dude, I use this same desk for when I do.
Do me a favor. Get one of these backdrops.
No,
not that I dislike your.
I spent $12 on this fucking background. I'm using it.
Take a picture of the background and use it as the background.
I mean, I might do that, but sometimes like you get all choppy and like your headphone turns into a circle, and then I feel like I'm tripping out on mushrooms. Yeah, totally.
Hey guys, tune in next week. We're gonna have our special guest Maya the Hatch on the show. It's not Maya the Hatch, but it's just Maya. On the
Hatchet.
Yeah.
Dude, she's like Lizzie Borden too. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just gonna like
she'd appreciate that, dude.
Dude, every chick loves Lizzie Borden. She just snapped and started killing people.
Respect. I think you're wrong, but
oh my god, no. Okay, well, when she comes on, we're gonna ask her the Lizzie Borden question. We'll see if it's offensive or not. I don't think it is.
Goose is on tour right now, apparently.
Dude, that's what we're going to talk about. We're out here. We got like 5 or 6 more shows.
Dude, but they've got 25 shows?
Yeah, they've got at least 25 shows. They've got Goosemas, which I don't even know what that is. And it pisses me off because it sounds like they're playing a show on Christmas, which would be amazing if Phish ever played a Christmas show. There's only like 5 or 6 days a year where there's no Phish shows. One of them is Christmas, and the other one is the day after Christmas.
They might really like Christmas and want to be home with their families.
Okay, fine.
Okay, gay, but yeah.
You and I put out shows on Christmas and on the day after Christmas.
But they're recorded not on Christmas.
That's not always true. Nobody knows that. Speaking of recording and releasing, do you have an announcement for everybody out there?
No.
Starting next week, we're back 5 days a week.
That's right. I forgot. I know.
Oh, God. Are you excited about that?
I am.
I'm excited about that.
It's a lot of work, but yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, that's why we're here. I got to tell you, though, International Tuesdays, on Monday, we'll announce kind of what the new schedules.
Have Presbyterian Wednesdays.
You can only eat fish.
Yeah, Presbyterian Wednesdays.
Well, let's see the schedule. It looks like International Jams is not going to make it. So if you're like a huge International Jams fan, sorry. But this coming up Tuesday, because we didn't have anything that we could replace International Jams with, we're going to do Trey's first Grateful Dead show at the Hartford, let's just call it Civic Center.
Yep.
I'm not sure that's what it was called, but, you know, Matt and I have listened to a lot of Dead over the years, so we feel
not nearly
as prepared as we can be to discuss it.
And the band that I just started playing with plays Dead.
Oh, yeah. You fill everybody in. What did you do last week?
No, I just, I'm a musician, have been for 25 years. Played in a bunch of different bands. When I had my second kid, I had to stop playing out because, got to do the dad thing and be an adult for a while, and I didn't have the time to do it. So now the kids are at the age that I can start playing again. So I got together with some guys, jammed last weekend. Everything went well. Everybody jived. So we're going to keep moving on, man.
That's great.
Keep on keeping on.
And let me tell you,
maybe this is the time for Flying Carrot Penis.
I hope it is.
That or Pee Pee in the Cups.
I feel like Flying Carrot Penis is a better name for a band. I still like Swiss Orthodox, though. I'm going to push for that.
I know you are. Face 2 is way better.
Not just Phase 1, Phase 2. All right, so I had something to talk about. I'm going to tie it in with the final segment of this week. So I'm going to move on to kind of the next area, which is it was inspired because I was driving and I heard Quinn the Eskimo, the actual version. I think it's Bob Dylan.
It is.
And I was like, oh, I have absolutely heard Phish play this song too many times live. and I realized I can't think of the last time they did it. And so I'm putting it in a segment called Phish Covers You'll Never Hear Again.
And I got one for you right now.
Okay, I'm ready.
2001.
Okay.
That's a no.
I guarantee you
50 Ways to Leave Your Lover.
That's a great one.
You won't
just
hear
on numbers? Are you just going through the list and you're starting with numbers? You're at 20, now you're at 50?
No.
Don't lie.
You won't hear that one again.
Okay, I've got one that I think you'll never hear again. I've got two, and one of them's going to piss me off. So the one that's going to piss me off is you're never going to hear Crimes of the Mind with Due to Life again. I just don't see them. If they're only playing 30 to 40 shows a year, 30 shows a year, they're not bringing out the Due to Life to sing a song at one of them, which is a fucking shame.
You're not going to hear 99 Problems.
That's not really a cover, though. That's just a song they played once. I think for the rules of this game...
All right,
By the way, I noticed that there's another number. Let me guess. Next, you're going to do Bertha? Have they ever played Althea?
I'd
be surprised. I feel like that's too complicated.
You're never going to hear the Baby Elephant Walk.
You will absolutely hear the Baby Elephant Walk. Yeah, Paige likes to sneak that in all the time.
Let me see. What else we got here? Bertha by the Grateful Dead. You'll never hear that again.
I just said that one. I literally just said, oh my God.
I love it when I'm on.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's on B's. Coming up next, C, Crimson and Clover.
What? That's not on there.
Have they ever, what is that, Tommy Sherrill or something?
Yeah. You'll never hear
right.
You'll never hear Box of Rain again. That's it.
No, you'll never hear Box of Rain again. I'm surprised you heard it once. I'm surprised that you called it. That was like bizarre, to be honest with you.
That's people getting close. That's me getting close to the band.
Yeah, what do you got? So you got the inside track on that?
I do. You won't hear Down by the River with Neil Young.
What about Crackle and Rose since you're on C's? I guess you're on D now.
Play it now.
Is that the best song Fishman does? Like, if you had to rate Fishman songs, that's his number one.
It's his best cover.
But only if he brings out the cymbals, right? That says ba, and then he smashes them together. Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, 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 ba,
Suspicious Minds is another good one that Fishman does.
Got My Mojo Working. Won't get that one.
You're not kidding that. You ever cover a Bruce Springsteen song?
You will never get Gotta Jaboo.
Okay, so remember how you and I were talking or was it this week or last week about the cover bands and songs?
Yep.
That evening I was doom scrolling on my phone, which is my least favorite thing to do. Oh my God, it leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. I watched a band for like 10 minutes play Gotta Jaboo. It was all right, man.
Gross, dude.
It was all right. Oh, speaking of it was all right. That
Rock and Roll
from SPAC is amazing.
Rock and Roll from SPAC?
It is so good. Was it SPAC?
I don't know if it was.
No, I don't think it was SPAC. But whatever the rock and roll they played this summer. I heard it again on Phish Radio.
I think we can sum this up here. They won't play most of the covers that they've played, and they play a fuck ton of covers, and it's actually I'm not happy about that.
Really?
I'm not happy. No, I'm not happy that they play this many covers.
Remember when live on this show? A lot of these are
probably teasers.
Mm-hmm. Remember live on this show when we discovered that Golden Age was a cover?
By TV on the radio?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, we're not getting a Winter Queen ever again.
Dude, if we never get a Winter Queen, I'm pissed. By the way, Trey in his band always covered the Gorillaz' Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
And I figured out why. Because Fortnite, I don't know if you play it, but the Gorillaz are now like characters in the game of Fortnite.
And that's why they do it?
No. And so as well as putting them in the game, they put the song Clint Eastwood, and I was surprised that they used the lyrics, "I've got sunshine in a bag," right?
Yeah.
And so our buddy Trey, you know him, he's got a little bit of a problem. Sober now for what, 15 years?
17?
17 years. Good for you, Trey. I'm glad you're sober. Inspiring me to take a similar path. But he plays that song from the Gorillaz, I think, as a coping mechanism. Talking about the sunshine in his bag is the same as me listening to Mexican Cousin, which they never fucking play. So Trey, if you played Mexican Cousin for a guy who doesn't drink anywhere near as much as he used to, or at all, really, it really make me happy.
We're not going to get Walk Away. James and the gang.
You are absolutely getting a walkaway. That is a fire page cover. Oh, dude, they play Walkaway all the time. All the time. They played it in the last 2 years. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're never getting a Sweet Emotion.
So, since we're on the topic of covers, we're going to go to our final segment of the week. It's Big Money Friday, and Phish is into big charities. Right now, there's a number of places online where you can buy tickets and win Phish-related prizes. But all of the Phish-related prizes are, you get to go to the concert, they'll fly you in, they'll give you a hotel, and it's really cool. I'm glad you guys do it, and I hope that everybody's out there buying those tickets and supporting these causes that Phish is helping. However, I got a tweak, and I think you're going to be into it, which is I do spend money on these things just because I like helping out, but I would spend more money if the prize was something cool like dinner with Fishmen, or, you know what I mean? Fishing with Fishmen.
Okay.
Something like a personal act with you and members of the band where you're doing more than just seeing live, which is cool. But like, if you want some of the Phish heads out there, Phish fans out there, to really open up those wallets, maybe instead of just giving an experience at your concert, give them an experience with you.
With them. No, they don't.
And so the first one that I'm recommending, and this one is really hard. So I was gonna say a karaoke bar in Japan. I'll shorten it down. It can be in Chinatown. You don't have to go all the way to Japan, but an Asian karaoke bar where you're in the little room with the TV and the band, and you guys are just doing karaoke for, I don't even know, an hour.
That'd be cool. Like, you can't give that to your fans. Like, you have to.
It's not that they're giving it to the fans. It's for the charity. It's just I would put like hundreds of dollars to win that, as opposed to like $50.
People would put thousands.
I mean, it'd be the coolest thing. And so then I was thinking, like, what?
It's like Get Pegged by Trey.
No, that you could do that for free.
He would do that for free. You could do that for free. He's like, fuck, you don't have to pay for that. I'll do it for free. It's like, especially with Nick.
Oh my God. But so then I was thinking, what karaoke songs are you singing? What surprise songs are they singing? Like, are you going to get to do a duet? Who are you doing a duet with in the band?
We're doing Pass the Dutchie, and it's going to be Fishman. Pass the Dutchie on the right-hand side. And then Trey is going to get Hard to Handle.
By the Black Crowes?
Yeah.
I think it's not originally the Black Crowes.
No, it's not.
They have the most famous version. I could see Trey doing that.
Taylor Swift's going to be in there somewhere.
That's Mike. 100%.
Yeah, Mike is doing all Taylor Swift. And then on the flip side, Paige is doing James Taylor.
He's seen fire and he's seen rain.
He's doing Missy.
That seems like Mike also, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
I could see he's like, put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Yep. That would be interesting. I think that's the way to go instead of whatever else they do now.
Well, I mean, I think it'd just be like really fun, and I think they'd be surprised at the number of people that would put out big money to kind of win that prize.
They'd put out.
So you've been wondering, Matt, just like festering, foaming at the mouth. What song am I gonna do if I were to win this prize and I'm just hanging out with the band? I'm gonna do "Kiss Off," okay, which is a Violent Femme song, and that's just one of the greatest bands of the '90s that is just gone, forgotten about.
I'm gonna do on the flip side, "Suck My Kiss."
Who does that song?
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah.
What a band, cut a band, but a man, but a man.
I don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm not a big fan either.
I have inside information about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know if I should say it.
Yeah, you should. Blow it up.
They're not sober. When they go on the road and they're doing the things, they're living that old lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like just fucking like crazy.
Yeah.
And then they preach this sobriety on the outside. And it's like,
how do you know they're not sober?
I cannot divulge that information. But it's a source that there's 0.0% chance I don't believe them.
Yeah, but you believe a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, but...
How about Zippity Doo Doo? You thought that Disney World fertilized their grass with human excrement.
Oh my God.
And it was called Zippity Doo Doo.
That is not true. What's on the phone? What? You're looking at the phone. What's on the phone?
I'm not on the phone.
Dude, you're on the phone. It's okay. Just tell me what you're looking at.
My phone's up here. I was writing something.
What are you writing?
Zippity Doo Doo.
You were not.
Yes, I was.
God
what's
damn it,
what's on the phone? Tell me what's on the phone. I got a question of the day.
Okay.
Are glow stick wars the coolest fan tradition ever or the dumbest distraction in live music?
Yeah. Neither.
You're like, worst question ever.
I feel like our questions of the day, when we have two polar extremes, in theory it should work, but in general, how about this? Would you like to be part of a Phish glow stick war? Or do you want to punch them in the face?
Is Trey's guitar tone in 3.0 and 4.0 actually trash compared to 1990s?
Okay, that's finally a good question. Whichever user submitted that one, thank you. But I'm on that. I've been saying it took him most of that summer tour to figure out 1.5.
I know.
Which I will say by the end of it sounded great. And I do think going back and listening to it, I'm not a believer that Trey doesn't have chops or any of that. He was purposely playing that played out New Jack horse crap over and over again. I think because the band wasn't listening.
Yeah.
And so he's like, you guys aren't listening. This is what I want you to do. And it would take them like 12, 15 minutes. It was like a flex on the other members of the band.
It took a while to get locked in during this tour.
But the interesting part was the band was still turning on the dime, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
But they weren't listening to Trey during certain improvisational moments, and I think he had a real problem with that.
I think they hear him talking all the time, and by the time he gets up to play, they're like, I can't hear this guy anymore.
I hope that's not the case.
I know, but I feel like it might be. They're like, I can't stand. I actually think backstage they don't talk to each other very much. Maybe they a couple of times, but they're doing their own thing.
That would make me sad.
Yeah, I don't think they're hanging out too much. I think Trey does his own thing. Mike does his own thing. Fishman's backstage playing,
I was thinking along a similar line. We talked about over the summer, which member of the band is doing a favor by being there.
Yeah.
But regardless of whether or not that's true, does Trey feel like any members of the band are doing a favor by being there?
That's interesting. That is an interesting question. We'll never get that answered.
We'll never know. But if it is true, I think it would affect song selection, jam selection, number of tour dates, number of shows, like what they're doing. And all signs, in my opinion, do point to the fact that yes is the answer.
It's good.
He's mad I'm Nick. We're insufficient.
Happy Friday, everybody.
I got to tell you, we phoned in Wednesday, and we kind of phoned in Friday.
Yeah, we phoned in Friday.
As a matter of fact, this Big Money Friday was brought to you by the phone.
And we didn't pay. We didn't pay the phone bill.
In all fairness, though, we did have another episode planned. And we weren't able to.
It threw us off.
It did.
It threw us off.
We were prepared to talk about something else, and we couldn't do it, which is okay.
The best thing is you'll listen anyways because you love hearing us. Titties.